Thanks for watching this week's Newswire. I'm Cassie Hobel-Heinrich, Nebraska Farm Bureau's Communication Coordinator. This week, Governor Pete Ricketts signed into law LB 1107. It's a bill that reflects the legislature's largest investment in targeted property tax relief since it first established the Property Tax Credit Fund in 2007. Standing next to Governor Pete Ricketts, Nebraska Farm Bureau President Steve Nelson joined state senators and other leaders at a signing ceremony for LB 1107, a compromise bill directing significant amounts of state money for property tax relief. When fully implemented, the bill reduces property taxes paid to K-12 schools by 15%.
This is a very important day for taxpayers in the state of Nebraska because we've got some really much needed property tax relief, something that, of course, from a Farm Bureau perspective, we've been working on for years, but this provides property tax relief for not only farmers and ranchers who desperately need and deserve property tax relief, but also for commercial businesses, commercial property owners, and residential property owners across the state of Nebraska, too.
Property tax relief has been a top priority for both Nebraska Farm Bureau and Governor Ricketts.
Very pleased to be able to work with the legislature to get 1107 passed. And over the past several years, we've had a number of ideas that have been in front of the legislature, but by and large, they've been filibustered, and so they've not made it to my desk. And this one, we found the formula to be able to get it done. Specifically around property taxes, what 1107 is that it's going to be a refundable income tax credit. It will be based on your property taxes that you paid to your school. So you'll get a refund that will come directly to you on top of what's already happening with the Property Tax Credit Relief Fund.
The bill passed with 41 yes votes after the legislature reconvened in late July, following a multi-month recess due to the pandemic. Speaker of the legislature, Jim Scheer of Norfolk, says senators came together to form a grand compromise.
It was only the culmination of trying to provide all three of these incentive programs, both property tax incentive, business incentive, and an incentive to try to get the government to place a huge facility in Omaha, that we were enough to attract the great majority. And sometimes God grants us grace, and we say the sun comes up every morning, and it does. But by God, it feels a lot better knowing that there's going to be some relief and some help coming in your direction.
LB 1107 contains the largest amount of state money put aside for targeted property tax relief since 2007, when the legislature originally established the Property Tax Credit Fund. At a minimum, farmers and ranchers can expect to see a 15% reduction in property taxes paid to schools when LB 1107 is fully implemented.
It really is a great deal, and especially for our farmers and ranchers, because as our state's #1 industry, they've been at a competitive disadvantage with the high property taxes they've been paying, certainly compared to their peers in other states that surround us. And so we've got to address that so that they can be more competitive in today's marketplace. And this is a step in that direction. Now, there are more things we can do, and we got to continue to work. So when we come back next year, we got to be thinking about what is the next step as far as property tax relief, and what else can we do to be able to help make sure that our farmers and ranchers can be competitive.
Clearly, the work is not done. We will continue to work to reform the property tax system, particularly as it relates to how we fund schools. But our over-reliance on property taxes is something that just really hits farmers and ranchers disproportionately hard in comparison to other taxpayers. So a lot of areas that we need to address in future legislative sessions.
As President Nelson said, Nebraska Farm Bureau will continue to work with elected leaders to find long-term solutions to help alleviate the pressure on property taxes and deliver more wins for Nebraska taxpayers. Thanks for watching this week's Newswire, and as always, for the latest updates, visit our website, nefb.org.